Hello students, today we will see the next concept in Java is static block, static fields and methods. In Java, basically the class contains variables called instance variable and methods is called as a instance methods. When we create an object, the memory gets allocated for the variables and methods also. If we create one more object, same things happens again and again. Then Java static keywords is used for memory management mainly. We can apply static keywords with variables, method, blocks and nested classes. The static keywords belongs to the class and instance of the class. The static can be variables, methods, blocks and nested class. Then first we will see static block. A class can contain code in static block that does not exist with a method body. Static code block execute only once when the class is loaded. The static block is used to initialize static attributes. Static block is also called as a static initialization blocks, and a static initialization block is normally block of code enclosed in curly braces and preceded by the static keyword. It is used to initialize the static data members and it is executed before the main method at the time of class loading. Suppose we will see one of the examples, class A2, and here this static is block and display the message static block is invoke. Then main method and main method display the message hello main. Then when we run this program we will get this output. First executed the static block and then execute the main method. So first is static block is invoke and then second output is main hello main. Then second concept is static variable. If you declare any variable as a static, then this is called as a static variable. The static variable can be used to refer the common property of all objects which is not unique for each object. For example, the company name of employees, college name of students, etc. The static variable get memory only once in the class area at the time of class loading. In certain situation it may be required to share a common copy of fields among all the objects of the same class. This is accomplished by declaring the fields to be static and such fields are known as a static fields. If the field is declared static, then there is only one field of entire class instead of one per objects. The static fields of the class is often referred to as a class variable because static field is associated with a class and not with individual instance of the class. A static field gets memory only once for the whole class, no matter how many objects of the class are created. To declare a static field, prefix the field declaration in the class with the static modifier. Then advantages of static variable it make you many programs your programs memory efficient, that it save the memory. Then we will say example of static fields. Here class counter 2, then we will get the memory only once and retain its value. Then declare the variable static int count is equal to 0, initialize with 0, and then constructor counter 2 counter plus plus, that means incrementing the value of static variable, and then print the count. Then main methods creating three objects. First object, C2 is second object and C3 is third object. When we run this program, then we will get the output 1, 2 and 3. Then third is the static method. If you apply static keyword with any method, it is known as the static method, and static method belongs to the class rather than the object of class. Static method can be invoked without the need for creating an instance of a class. a static method can access static data members and can change the value of it. It is possible to have a static methods in the class in the same way as we have static variables. If you apply static keyword with any methods, then it is static methods. And syntax for declaring static methods is class name dot static method name and argument list. Then restrictions for static methods is there are two main restrictions for static method. Then first is static method cannot use non-static data members or call non-static method directly, and this and super key keyword cannot be used in static context. Then example for static method, suppose this is calculate class and the method here cube, static cube, and cube of any numbers. Then the logic for cube. Then in main methods call these static methods class name dot method name and arguments. Here calculate is the class name and static method name is cube, and 5 is the value, or here integer x value is 5. Then print the result and we will get the cube of 5. Then predefined class. There are many predefined classes in Java. The object class root is the root of all classes in the Java technology programming language. If a class is declared with no extend clause, then the compiler implicitly add extend object to the declarations. The object class is the parent class of all the classes in the Java by default. In other words, it is the topmost class of the Java. The java.lang.object class is the root of the class hierarchy. Every class has objects as a superclass. Then following is the declaration for java.lang.object class public class objects. The object class provides some common behavior to all the objects, such as object can be compared, objects can be cloned, and object can be notified, etc. The methods of object class. First method is get class and declared as public final class get class parenthesis, and it's used for return the class objects of the objects of these objects, and the class can further be used to get metadata of this class. Metadata means data about data. Then public int hash code returns the hash code number of objects, then equals compare the given objects to these objects, then clone create and return the exact copy of these objects, then toString return the string represent of these objects, then public final void notify wake up single thread waiting on these objects monitor, notify all wake ups all the thread waiting on these objects monitor, then wait long timeout causes the current thread to wait for specified millisecond until another thread notifies, then void wait long timeout and nanos, then causes the current thread to wait for specified millisecond and nanosecond until another thread notifies, then public final void wait throws interrupted exceptions causes the current thread to wait until another thread notifies, and the last is finalize protected void finalize throws throwable is invoked by garbage collections before object is being garbage collected.